Paying for a child's education is certainly one of the greatest gifts you can give, but the cost of higher education have been rising at a shocking rate. With in state expenses at public schools averaging just below $20,000 per year, you may be wondering, what can you do? Hi, I'm Nisha, and I create videos to help women over 50 take control of their finances and build a brighter financial future. Whether you're just getting started or looking to improve your financial strategy, you're in the right place. You may be one of many of my 50 plus year olds who have children or grandchildren at home. So I'll tell you one excellent solution to ease the financial challenge of paying for college is the 529 College Savings Plan. These are state-sponsored saving plans that allow for tax-free earnings. Contributions are not deductible for federal income tax purposes, but are deductible in many instances for state tax purposes. 529 college savings plans offer a flexible and strategic approach to saving for higher education expenses, making them an attractive option for many families. One of the most appealing features of a 529 plan is that the funds are invested in a variety of options, such as mutual funds, stocks, or bonds, which can potentially exceed the growth of traditional savings accounts over time. This could mean a substantial nest egg when it's time for your child to attend college, helping to lessen the burden of tuition, books, and other educational costs. These plans are not limited to covering tuition at just colleges and universities within a single state. They have broad applicability. Funds from a 529 plan can typically be used at any accredited post secondary institution across the United States and many international schools, including vocational and technical schools. Yay! This provides a tremendous advantage as it gives families the flexibility to support their child's educational ambitions no matter where they may lead. To open a plan, here are some basics you'll need to know. Number one, tax write offs can be huge. Every 5 years, account holders can write off up to $55,000 from their estate per beneficiary without having to pay federal gift tax. For married couples, the limit is $110,000. As an example, a wealthy couple with 5 grandchildren could deposit $550,000, that's 110 times 5, towards their grandchildren's education and eliminate that amount from their estate. They could do that every 5 years until the maximum is reached. $300,000 per beneficiary in many instances. Number two, you can maintain control of the assets. If you decided to close the account, you would have to pay a 10% penalty and income tax on any earnings. The balance is yours to do with as you wish. Number three, your beneficiary can be changed. If your son decides that he is not going to college, the account can be reassigned to someone else. The account must be transferred to an eligible individual within the same family. Number four, different states have different plans. Each state has its own plans, and some are much better than others. But you can invest in nearly every other state's plans. In theory, you could be an Arizona resident, invest in a Connecticut 529 plan, and send your child to school in Florida. A lot of flexibility is available, so be sure to shop around before you open an account. The fees associated with the various plans are also important to consider. Some will be much higher than others. In fact, many experts consider the extra charges to be the most important criteria when choosing a plan. Some fees are incurred when opening the account. There are also annual maintenance charges. If you know for certain where you want to send your child or grandchild to school, many universities offer prepaid 529 plans. This would also allow you to lock in the cost of future credit hours at the current rate. Unfortunately, there are penalties should you decide to later send your child somewhere else. So if you choose this option, be very sure where you'll be sending your child to college. On the downside, investment options are rather narrow, and the ability to switch between available investment options is also limited. The tax code currently curtails changes to once per calendar year. Like any investment, 529 plans may not be right for you. There are numerous other options to finance a college education, each with their own benefits and limitations. However, if you've evaluated your investment options thoroughly, you may find that a 529 plan is an excellent option to ease the burden of paying for a college education. The tax benefits are considerable, and you always maintain control of your account. With the rising cost of college, your children or grandchildren will thank you for investing in their futures. Remember, it's all about taking small steps to create big changes. If you have questions or need more guidance, feel free to reach out. You can email me directly at info@westonfinancialservices.com for personalized advice. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to comment below and to like and subscribe. As always, I'm cheering for you. Until next time, take care.